Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to Journey with Jazz. I am currently rushing out of the door. I am heading to my counseling session actually, but I wanted to go to Starbucks afterwards and get some homework done. So I'm packing my briefcase. Currently gasping for air. But this is just a day in the life of Jasmine. Thank you for joining my channel and taking this journey with me. As many of you know, I just had a newborn baby, November 15, 2018. And on the weekends, he is with his father. So that is my time to just run through and just get everything done. My whole life is all smushed into the weekend. So first, as I said, I'm heading to my counseling session and I decided to get counseling. A few months ago, I actually started counseling. It was couples counseling. And me and my child's father started going, and I just realized how beneficial it was. So I decided to start seeing her by myself. Let me catch my breath. She is so much more than just a therapist though. Like, she's like my spiritual mentor. She helps hold me accountable for my goals. She's a believer. So she's able to encourage me in the Word of God, and just, that's the standard that we go by. So I love, getting counseling, and I'm a big advocate for just making sure your mental health is intact. But when you have somebody who is on the same page with you spiritually, it helps so much because there's a standard that you two are going by. You're not just coming in there dumping your whole life on them and they're trying to help you navigate through life. They're actually pointing you to the Word of God and saying, okay, this is what God says. This is how He would instruct you to handle this situation. Or, these are the goals that you set for yourself. Let me help you hold yourself accountable. My car is heating up. I just want to say a few reasons why I think people should consider getting counseling. There are a lot of negative connotations with counseling. My parents are both really big into mental health, psychology, therapy, things like that. So growing up, they kind of honed into us the importance of taking care of your mental health. And I mean, think about it, like society, there's always a lot going on. We have busy lives. We have very anxious personalities a lot of the times. So to sit down with someone who literally is there for you, to serve you, they want to hear all about your life. They want to hear about what you're going through. They want to hear about the things that you have to deal with day to day. It's really such a blessing. And to have somebody on the outside, they're not your family, they're not your friend, they're not going to have their own biases and opinions. That's also helpful. They're not judgmental. You can literally say whatever in the world you want. You don't gotta worry about being judged. It's like the perfect best friend. Having a counselor is like the perfect best friend. Okay, I'm at a stoplight, but I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my morning routine. So I get up in the morning, I try to pray first. If I don't have the strength to get up and get on my knees, I at least try to go to the Bible app and read some of my devotions. I usually do about 3 to 4 devotions at a time. And then also, I try to pray, even if it's in the shower. I definitely just want to talk to God. I want Him to be the first one that I talk to in the morning, just because you want to start your day off with positivity, with encouragement, with being in a good place. Okay, so I just got here and I had to hurry up. I'm a little bit late, but I just wanted to have a shameless plug right now. This is my mom's counseling agency, Healing Pathways. It's in Seaford, Delaware. It's her practice along with a few other therapists, and obviously I don't meet with my mom. I meet with one of the other therapists. But if you're in this area and interested in counseling, just look them up. You can look on Psychology Today, or just Google Healing Pathways and sign up with a counselor. Her name is Natasha Mellon though. So counseling session is over. I'm sitting on the outside of Starbucks parking lot and I don't have much time because my uncle has a big birthday party later and I wanted to get some work done before I went because I got some chicken tenders from Hardee's. I'm hungry. I don't want no food from Starbucks. I'm sorry. But anyway, so at Starbucks, I have some things that I want to work on. One thing that I want to work on So I founded a movement named Path to Purity, and the purpose of it is to unite women together who have decided to dedicate their mind, body, and soul to purity. That looks different for everyone. For most of us, it's deciding to be celibate until marriage, save our bodies for marriage.
First thing I'm working on is catching up on work. You know, it's not my natural go-to to work from home, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's one thing I'm working on. The second thing I'm working on is preparing for my online class, which is Tuesday. So I'm making sure that I'm staying ahead of the game. So, you know, I'm just doing this, doing that, you know, getting it done, yin yang, you feel me?
It's one of those times in life when you just know that it's right. It's one in a lifetime.
My beautiful cousin Bree. What team are you representing, honey?
Falcons all day, all day.
I'm Cletus. Hi. My YouTube channel. Say hi. What team you representing?
Denver,
Ah.
Denver Broncos. You already know. We
right.
lost. Atlanta lost. It is what it is.
This is my mom. This is my mom's mom. So, but what team are you representing? Still. That's her team, y'all. She knows more about football than me. Like, this is our DJ. What team you representing? This is my aunt Trinka and her husband.
It's a surprise, but hi, it's good to see you
It's
guys.
my mom's sister
Yep,
and her
we're chilling.
husband.
What are you on?
And what team are y'all representing?
Oh yeah.
Patriots.
The Chiefs. Best
Look,
believe that.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. For Super Bowl.
We're a house divided. We're a house divided.
A house divided falls. My dad's team is the Cowboys. My dad's team is the Cowboys. Somebody asked him where is his jersey.
Well, I got that Jordan. That Jordan had to override.
I don't know. Is this loyalty?
You feel me?
I will be in it.
So we are here in the place,
Believe that.
loving on our daughter.
Aunt
So
Judy.
proud of her.
Aunt Tammy.
Cowboys have won the Super Bowl. Well, what y'all didn't know is the number of Super Bowls that the Cowboys had is the same number of years he spent in 10th grade.
Okay, you guys, I just got back home from my uncle's party. As you can see, we had a blast. I'm exhausted. I'm beat. I almost hit a raccoon on the way home. So I'm driving, and the raccoon is in the middle of the road, and he sees me, and he like gets scared, and he like runs forward. Like he didn't run across, he ran forward. So immediately I slam on brakes, and I'm just like, okay, align with the raccoon. So I'm like trying to get the raccoon directly in the middle of my car so I didn't run it over. And I didn't. Honestly, I think I've run over one animal before. I can't remember what it was. But it's like traumatizing, like just snatching the life out of an animal. Another thing, I am completely devastated because for my mothers who breastfeed, you know that your milk is precious. It's more precious than rubies. Like, you should get paid for your breast milk because we work hard for our breast milk. It's hard out here for mothers who breastfeed. And I pumped, let's see, 8 ounces of milk before I left this morning. And guess what? I forgot to put it in the fridge. So breast milk lasts a lot longer out than regular milk, yes. But how long have I been gone? At least 10 hours. It can't last past 6 hours, guys. All this milk is going to waste. I did hear that you can actually bathe babies in breast milk that you can't use any longer. You know, I might try that. I might try. I might put it in the fridge because it's not like disgusting spoiled. It's just spoiled. So I'm going to research that a little bit longer and see if I can still put this milk to use because it's precious and it's hard work. Anyways, thank you for journeying with Jazz for my first vlog. We had a blast today. I hope you had a blast. Tune in, subscribe, comment, like, all the YouTube stuff they tell you to do. I'll see y'all next time.